is put in play to the right side of the infield. Ramirez charging in on it. He'll whip this one. Standing in, Aaron Judge. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Digging in, Mike Piazza. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And that's the third out. Striding in, Fergie Jenkins. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Ramirez ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So striding forward now, Jackie Robinson. Flied out leading off the ball game. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. That's popped up. In comes Judge, and no one will get this one. Bases are empty, one man out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So a runner at first with one out now, and here comes Junior. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. Runner goes for third. Ripped down the first base line. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. So a runner in scoring position with two men gone. And standing in. Trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Ready for another chance. Chipper Jones will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. The relay. Through to third, and he's out. But one run. Here's Manny Machado now, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1. Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it. So stepping in. Now from Citi Field. Stepping in, number 13, and we are set for pitch.
Number 13.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Guerrero. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. At the plate, Alex Gordon. And at first for him following the one-out single. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ruth is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So digging in now, Nelson Cruz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Cruz has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on. Slinger is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He's got it 1 away. Now in the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruz is in pursuit. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. Albert Pujols. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Jim Edmonds. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Jim Edmonds.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
So we got him looking there. Adam Jones is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Froze him for strike 3. Settling in now, Babe Ruth. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Left fielder, Babe.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But this one will bend foul. At plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Popped him up. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. Standing in, the man Slinger. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in a guy who's still very dangerous even this deep into his career, the free-swinging Vladimir Guerrero. And there's ball 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
A nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Hit hard up the middle, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. At the plate, Mike Piazza. First pitch coming, here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. 2-1 to Piazza.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play. In fact, leading off the inning, Jorge Posada, and they'll need him to get something going here. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. A little roller toward the hole. Pujols scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Pujols has got it, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Tom Seaver. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Hit to short. Reined in. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Riding in once again, Jackie Robinson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now the 1-0. And the runner's breaking for third. In there, now the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Hard hit toward the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Dickerson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Babe Ruth, he went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that misses low and away, ball one. Runners going. That's a strike to throw down. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped him up. Gordon in foul ground. And this will land foul. The 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chipper Jones. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Digging in, the man Slinger, and their runners at the corners now. Swing, and he pops him up. Edmonds in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 0-1 delivery. And it's fouled away. And he can't field it cleanly. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard to third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. 2 men on, 2 out, and set to stand in a guy who's still very dangerous even this deep into his career, the free-swinging Vladimir Guerrero. Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the... Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Into the box, Alex Gordon flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in to try it again, Jim Edmonds comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In the dirt here, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw at the We are under the lights. Standing in, Jackie Robinson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman.
Scott's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? So striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken, the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1. Runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's too high, and he's going to get in there at third with a stolen base. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So coming to the plate, Albert Pujols. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Albert Pujols.
He's set, and the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. That's wide, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Tagged by Chipper, and he is out at third base. The 3-1 now to Albert. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Griffey. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And Pujols is going to keep on going. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And here comes the Babe. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. So bases are ready.
Third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
I got 2-1 the count.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Altuve makes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
The 2-2. Griffey, the runner at third with no outs. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Guerrero sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Jenkins, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
0-1 pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Ruth makes the catch. Stepping into the box, the man Slinger. He'll step in trying to first pitch of the at-bat.
Slinger.
A bouncer to the left side. Jones over to his left. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero. High chopper over to first. Going to be a tough play, and he is out on the tag. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Piazza. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, and they go down. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he looks at a forkball in there, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Guerrero. 1 out. Stepping up now, Willie McCovey. Here comes the first pitch.
Willie McCovey.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Missed with a slider.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Fouled off. The 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Cal Ripken, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now a slider, but this misses down and in for ball 4. Now at the plate, Cal Ripken. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Fourth ball, tough pitch to take there, but indeed it's 3-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hit on the ground out to short. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Back to the top of the order now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Little dribbler down the line. And the two-out threat will not come to pass. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins. 9-1-2 due up. Late that time for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. So a runner on first with one out now. And here comes Junior. Here's a look over to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runner's on his way to third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Ready with another 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Griffey Jr. is retired, 2 down now. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Seared down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lays off 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with the 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And the right fielder is there. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Griffey is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. In there, no balls and a strike. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. In now, Chipper Jones. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ruth giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Chipper Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, Chipper
Infield in the
Jones.
overshift here. Now the pitch. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Martinez is there. One pitch, one out. Standing in, the man Slinger. He got on top of him.
Slinger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is popped up. And this is taken in for the second out. Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He's 0 for 1. First offering on its way. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Stepping in, Mike Piazza. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And Piazza's not going to get a chance to do any damage here as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll. Here's J.D. Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Ruth comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Riding in, Gary Sanchez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2 balls and a strike to count. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Robinson shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Willie McCovey. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with this off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Out in front of it, strike 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jackie Robinson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitch or a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Very weakly on the ground. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll look to bounce back. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Griffey as he takes it for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Sanchez gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning. Leading off the inning. Mike Scott. Duke Snyder will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Snyder.
And that's in there for strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll get back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Chipper Jones. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Comes back with a forkball here that misses 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw over to Pujols at first. Trevor Hoffman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready for another chance. Babe Ruth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. It was a first pitch on its way. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. First offering on its way. A shot to first base, and here's J.D. Martinez. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having two strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Now at the plate, Jerry Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Popped him up. Piazza moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So stepping in, Willie McCovey. It was a walk in his last trip. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Digging in now, Cal Ripken. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. And there to take it in is Guerrero, and that's out number 2. On to first, and they get. Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero, and he'll get us started.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey Jr. is there, and Piazza will shake his head as he's retired on just one pitch. So here now is the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Duke Snider will get the call. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Snider in an 0-2 hole here. Turned on down the line. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag. Number 31 takes the mound as he's been called. Upon the pitch. Adrian Beltre is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Missed with a slider.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Full count now, 3-2. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Beltre gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Down the third baseline. There's one. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. No balls and a strike to count. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Popped him up. Slinger has a play, and that ends the inning. Billy Wagner has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jackie Robinson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Martinez is there and he makes the catch for the out. So digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. One out, nobody on. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. He'll try it again. 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Albert now. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Giving chase is Jr. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Count still full, 3-2. That's down into left center for a base hit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chipper Jones. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. He makes the catch as the runner will tag from first. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
On to first as they get the double. Now in the box, Babe Ruth. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Left fielder, Babe Ruth.
Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Chipper Jones. He was a ground out victim last time up. Bruce Sutter answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And right into the shift. McCovey gloves it. The tag, and he is out. Settling in now, the man Slinger, and he needs to make something. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Griffey.
Say.